Yo, what up, YouTube? This your boy Food Junkie coming at you with another video on my way to work. Just hanging out with you guys. Just want to come to you, talk about a couple things that ran across. Things that kind of disturbed me a little bit. Not really, but things that I found pertinent to talk about. I made a couple videos several weeks ago about loneliness and people feeling the need to belong and things like that. People who are hurting people. Like that. Let's talk about it. Let me say that when someone feels rejected or dejected, they have two responses, or a couple of responses that they can turn to, I should say. One response is to seek out another form of validation, another form of, empathy, sympathy, things like that. And another response is to get angry, to be vengeful, to be spiteful, to be extremely aggressive. Now, I'm not quite sure what the second one is all about. Because I'm the type of person that if I'm not wanted somewhere, I'm not going to waste my time, energy, money, efforts to try to fit in somewhere. Especially if I don't have to be there, if it doesn't cost me anything in my real life, if it doesn't cost me, liberties and freedoms in my real life. I'm not going to try to force myself into a spot or a position where I'm not wanted. I'm not going to try to force myself on people that I, get a sense that don't want me, who have rejected me, who have tossed me aside, who have, discarded me. That's not what I'm gonna do. But that's just me. So I don't want to cause myself to be caught into some nonsense that I'm not. Well, I'm ready for everything always, but I don't want to. I just don't want to go there with it. You know what I'm saying? So I really don't want to say too much or give too much information away because well, actually, I'm going to do that. I can't be on a bush about this. Vegas game, 2019. It seemingly went off without a hitch. It seemingly went off without, any type of problems or situations happening or occurring. For the most part, I should say. But upon further review, because like I said, I watch people, but I don't watch everything, and I try to keep away from a lot of negative things, especially in my recent YouTube viewing, because it's not worthy. It's not worthy of that. It's not worthy of my time and energy. So I come across a couple videos where an individual was at Vegas Gate, but seemed to be miserable there. Seemed to not have been wanted there, did not fit in there, although they were part of the group initially. They no longer are, and they're angry about that, making veiled threats and not so veiled threats, throwing out subliminal messages, incoherent messages, things like that. All because it seemed as if they're no longer wanted in this group, or no longer was accepted, or no longer played the position or the part that they wanted to play or felt they should have played in this whole situation. Now, in saying that, do I know if this individual is right or wrong? No. Do I care if they're right or wrong? No, because it doesn't affect me in my real life. But it's sad to watch someone seemingly have a breakdown, a mental breakdown, an emotional breakdown, and a psychological breakdown. Because upon watching these videos, that's what it seemed like it was happening. You can laugh and smile and sound pleasant all you want. I listen to the content of your words. I listen to the tone of your voice. I listen to what you're saying, how you're saying wonder why you're saying this. Now, like I said previously in this video, if I'm not wanted somewhere, I don't go there. And it's not because someone can't tell me what to do, because of course they can't. I'm an adult. I'm a grown-ass man. But it's because I'm not going to put myself in a position where I feel uncomfortable. I'm not putting myself in a position where I need to protect myself and defend myself physically or verbally. You know, to me that is a sign of insanity. Why would I put myself in a position where I have to defend myself, you know, or protect myself in a physical or verbal manner? Especially if I'm on a vacation with my significant other. Now, you can go anywhere you want to go because you're grown, as you constantly continue to let us know. But at the same time, you put yourself in a state where you sound insane. You can be in Vegas all day long, for however long you want to be, stay wherever you want to stay, and do whatever it is that you want to do. But you're there with your significant other, and you say that your significant other is upset with you because you are keep on beating this dead horse. You say your love for this individual is more than their love for you. You really do sound hurt, which is fine. You have a right to be hurt. You have a right to be offended. But how much pain and suffering are you causing on yourself by trying to put yourself in a position or in a place where you are not accepted? How much agony are you causing yourself when you are doing things for whatever reason? I don't know. It can only be described as insanity to me. I'm not trying to diagnose you. I'm not trying to clinically diagnose you. I'm not trying to call you out your name or call you anything. Based on what I've seen, it makes no sense. Now let me say a couple things that I don't understand about your behavior. You say that you were born with a platinum spoon in your mouth, in a life of privilege, in a life of access, and access to excess. Okay, maybe you were born with a couple of dollars more than somebody else. Good for you. Good for your family. Good for your upbringing. But yet you work at the airport. Now, you don't own the airport. You don't own an airline. You work at an airport, and you say 4 days a week. Hell, I work 4 days a week at my real job. I don't own the company. I'm not born with a platinum spoon in my mouth. But I work 10 hours a day, full time, which equals about 40 hours plus a week at my full-time job, 4 days a week. That doesn't make me better than anyone. I'm still working for someone else. I'm still punching the clock, as you are. But yet you proclaim that you have been born with a platinum spoon in your mouth. Now, if you know anything about the periodic table, there are so many different other metals that you have to bypass in order to get to platinum. You have to bypass copper, nickel, you have to bypass silver, you have to bypass gold in order just to get to platinum. And we all know the saying, going with a silver spoon in your mouth. And that usually apply to the 1%. Silver is 2 under platinum. So you surpassed, silver. You surpassed gold to be born with a platinum spoon in your mouth, which means that you have to be the 1% of the 1% of the 1%. But yet you're still punching the clock 4 days a week at an airline that you don't own. Now, this is not me trying to get on you or trying to start beefing with you or to cloud chase you or anything like that. But I'm trying to say, as someone who thinks critically and who is reasonably intelligent, make it make sense to me. You call the resort to suite that the whole Vegas Gate crew and you were staying in one step above a college dorm suite. Now, for someone who have all this disposable income, you want me to pipe a spoon in their mouth, would you be staying at a 5-star resort hotel in Vegas? What is it that you are trying to prove by staying at the same hotel that the people that don't want you, have not accepted you, have pushed you away, are staying in? What are you trying to prove? And who are you trying to prove it to? Are you trying to prove it to yourself, or are you trying to prove it to them? Now, once again, this is not me trying to clout chase you or go back and forth with you or harass you or anything like that. It's me asking questions that a sane person who think critically will ask. And also, you have all this disposable income and all these free range of travel, but yet you have to rush back to the airport to catch a flight. If you were that important and that significant in what you do and who you say you are, you wouldn't have to rush to get back to the airport to catch a flight. They will wait on you. They will stop everything that they are doing to assure that you are on that flight. And that's why I say it sounds insane to me. Stop making yourself more important than you actually are. It's okay to have a couple extra dollars in your pocket, a couple extra pennies to rub together, a couple extra dimes to rub together. That's okay. That's cool. We all want that. We all have that. Well, some of us have that. Well, it's not some of us, but we don't take it to the point to where we acting like we are rolling in the $1 million club or even $1 million club. If you don't have 9 figures in your bank account as disposable income, stop acting like you do. Because this makes you sound insane. It makes you sound delusional. And let me tell you some other little tidbits that I found in your videos that I found out about you. You're a grown you're a grown adult with grown children, so you say. But why do your parents, your mom and dad that you're so proud of your relationship with, have to approve and talk about and look at all your videos? And why do your lawyer have to as well? It sounds like a conservatorship to me. And you don't get that extra money if you behave badly. You don't get that extra money if you are not behaving the way they want you to behave, or acting or responding the way they want you to act and respond. Didn't you say they told you to bow down? I'm thinking those are your words. I'm sure if you're in your late 40s, early 50s, your parents have to be in their, early 70s, late 70s. So I don't think they use those words, especially if they're on the upper echelon of society. Bow down? Those aren't words that the upper echelon use. I know. The upper echelon don't use bow down. They don't use those words at all. The upper echelon uses words such as ignore that, dear. Don't worry about that, dear. We'll have our people handle that for you, dear. I'm just saying, make it make sense, please. And yes, I did comment on one of your videos that, how you thought or what you were thinking was something that I would think, because it is. But that was the very first video you made when you were in Vegas, and it made sense. But after you got rejected, you became almost incoherent, almost manic. Let's use words that I'm pretty sure you've heard before in your life, because it seemed like you had therapy before, or you should have had therapy before. And if you were as upper echelon as you say you are, your parents would have sought professional help for you because it seems like you need it. You know, I'm just saying, this is not me trying to roast and gag you or anything like that. It's me speaking on what you put out there for us to consume as a viewer of YouTube. It's just funny to me that someone who is claiming to be upper echelon make decisions that is so lowbrow and beneath them. Why is that? Are you really who you say you are? Are you really who you want us to believe that you are? Are you the person that you want us to believe that you are? You know everything? You see everything? No, you don't. You see very narrowly in a small group of people that you are part of. You're in the mess because you're of the mess. You're in the confusion because you're of the confused. Stop putting yourself and trying to put yourself in places where you don't fit in. I know exactly the type of person that you are. And it's not a bad person. I don't think bad at all. Come on now. I think that you're a spoiled person. And when you don't get your way, you throw temper tantrums. You're the little girl at a holiday party in a beautiful little dress who has been told they are pretty when they were younger, grew up to be a little bit older, and expect that same type of attention from the world. And when the world don't give it to you, you floss a couple of dollars here and there, you throw a couple of dollars in people's face just to show them, yes, I have money, I have nice things, I have pretty clothes. My family is an influence, have money. My family may know the governor or may know a mayor here and there, or may know a senator here and there, may know a judge here and there. So if you mess with me, I'm going to get you. I'm going to get my family to make sure that you pay because you didn't give me that attention that I want. That's who you are. It's in your voice, it's in your delivery, it's in your actions, it's in everything that you do. It's how you carry yourself. It oozes through your pores. And that's not attractive. I don't care how attractive you think you are or people have said you are. I'm just saying. This is what I've seen. This is what I'm looking at. This is what I've viewed. Based on what you've done. And like I said, this is not a clout chase. This is not a roasted gag. It's just a simple observation from one content creator to another. And even if I haven't seen your face, the words that you spew, words that you speak, are not good words. And you can do whatever you want to do. Say whatever you want to say. But the reality is, who you're trying to show us who you are, not a very flattering picture of you. I'm just saying. If you're not wanted, why try to force yourself onto people who don't want to accept you or have you around them? If I was disinvited somewhere and my money was returned, I personally would have bowed out. Not because I'm weak by any means. I'm not going to waste my time, energy, and efforts to try to prove a point to somebody. So what it looks like is no one is responding to what you're saying that was there. The people, the attention that you're trying to get have not publicly responded to you. And to threaten them, let's see what happens if this one doesn't happen. You know, those are threats. And as intelligent as you say you are, you should know that. At least your lawyer should know that. You can't threaten someone, veiled or unveiled. And it doesn't matter what your intent was, it's how someone perceived it. You use a term, run up to get done up. No, got some hood rat shit to say. That's not something that an upper echelon person would say. That's not something that someone who grew up in the upper echelon would say. Right up to get done up. That's street talk. And let you tell it, you're not from the street. You grew up with a platinum spoon in your mouth. Born with it. Platinum. Above silver. Above gold. Definitely not copper. But platinum. What level below titanium? Run up to get done up. Run up to get done up? Coming from an upper echelon person, someone who grew up with affluence, parents who probably was on boards and committees and chairs of things, knowing governors and senators and people of affluence, using the term run up to get done up at the tender age of 40 plus. Wow. Interesting. Please make it make sense. For the people like me in the back watching. People like me in the bushes just watching. How does it make sense? It doesn't make sense to me. They're all gonna laugh at you. They're all gonna laugh at you. They're already laughing at you. Yeah, they're laughing at you, all right. Because it doesn't make sense. Just make it make sense. Just make it make sense. In a coherent, calm, non-crass way. Don't tell me where you grew up. Show me how you grew up. Don't tell me you're from the upper echelon. Show me. Because very few of us have seen that before. Especially with this skin that we wear. In real life. Be the example. Don't be common. Don't be common at all. Be the example. Be the example. Show me how the upper echelon live. Show me how someone with a platinum spoon, or who grew up or was born with a platinum spoon in their mouth, acts. Like I said, your behavior on any street corner, by any hood rat, threats, veiled threats, temper tantrums, that's not how the people from the upper echelon that I know act or react. They really don't punch clocks. They really don't punch clocks. That's all I'm saying. They control their schedule. They control. Fucker, what's wrong with you? They don't punch clocks. They're not on people's time schedules. Especially not publicly traded airlines. They own airlines. They have private jets. So they are gone when they get ready. They come and go as they please without having to be on another person's schedule. They hire pilots. I'm just saying. You said so many little gems and things in your videos over these past several days that I just had to think about. It didn't make sense to me. I had questions. You may see this, you may not see this. But it's out there, and it's going to be out there for you to see. I'm not going to take it down. I'm not going to hide my face. I'm just saying, you do what you want to do, and I do what I want to do. I don't know you. you know, based on how you treat people. I wouldn't care to know someone like you. To try to throw your couple dimes, couple nickels, couple quarters, couple dollars in people's face as if you are the only one who have money or have access to it. Not an attractive quality to have. Not a very nice. Not a very attractive quality to have at all. People with affluence and money don't have to say it in every video that they make. It oozes through their pores. It's the air that they breathe. It's how they conduct themselves, how they carry themselves, how they speak, how they act, how they hold themselves, their posture. I'm just saying. Make it make sense. No one's talking about it because no one is taking it seriously. No one's paying it any mind. But in order for me to have a clear understanding of what's going on, just in general, I have a couple questions to ask. This is not a beef. This is not a clout chase. It's just an inquiry. And the question basically I have is, why don't your actions match your words? And why don't your words match the upbringing that you say you had? At 40 plus, as you say you are, with grown kids, why are you behaving in such a manner that is somewhat childlike? You say diabolical? No, you're not diabolical at all. I've seen diabolical, and it's not you. I've seen messy, it's not you. Also seen manic. Now that possibly could be you. Because I'm not supposed to diagnose anyone, but the behaviors that you exhibit, I'm just saying, make it make sense. But yeah, YouTube, it's your boy Food Junkie. As I always say, if you like my videos, feel free to subscribe, like, and comment. And don't forget to love yourself. Love someone else. Respect yourself. And respect someone else. Until next time, Food Junkie out.